Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's walk round Congleton, as well as one of the biggest Morrisons I've seen today. But it is the biggest Morrisons I've seen today. Congleton also is the home of an M&Co for now, as well as a Dorothy Perkins empty unit, but still got the signs up. Congleton's architecture, some of it is amazing, like this building here, which is called the Old Counting House, or the Counting House. It's a Weatherspoons, so I assume they just robbed it off someone and then turned it into a pub. I know I'm getting old, because when I walk up a hill, I get out of breath. You can say I've lost me. Puff and puff. It's that old, they've even got a Mr. Sims oldie sweet shoppy, although they never said oldie or sweet shoppy like that. That's a lie. It's all lies. Everything's a lie. Congleton has a very famous football club, which of course is Leek United. Like many town centres, they're putting out bike racks everywhere. But it's fair to say at the moment, no one's really taking it any notice, which is a shame. There's a lot of intelligence here in Congleton, because if you call yourself Pound World, Pound Land, Pound Shop, then you're screwing yourself over when things go up in price. But here, it's pound plus, so they future-proof themselves. Brilliant! Shake Easy. They sell milkshakes, but I'm not sure that they're giving the right impression to the kids of what milk comes out of, or what milkshake comes out of. I don't think it comes from a calf. Some of the architecture is stunningly good. I mean, you've got these really old buildings here and this amazing tower thing with a clock on the top. You know me, I like a good clock. It's even probably telling the right time, but I don't know what time it is, to be honest. The old White Lion is very old, but it's also black and white. I love a wobbly building, and let's look at this one here. That is incredibly wobbly. It's fair to say, it's been there a while by the looks of things, and it looks like it's been propped up by that bit there. But that's the oldie King Arms. But they didn't say ye or oldie back in the oldie days, because it wasn't old back then. I love a nice garden. I do. This is a nice like park. Look all the awards it's won. What I like particularly about it though, it's got some really lovely skid marks on it. Another old pub, but less rickety than the previous pub, is that one. The Prince of Wales. Also known as the Prince of Wales. If you want to go clubbing here in Congleton, I do recommend you go to the club, which is this lovely building behind me, which is the only club I've found so far, to be honest. Not a clue. Here we see a lovely mill which has got a church tower growing out the top. What? And the church has had a church built over it, and we don't know why. That's the end of the news. It's a bit of a monstrosity, this. It does look like a mill with a church tower on the top, but look at this. It's actually got, unbelievably, sundial. And it's right, apart from the fact we've got British Summertime now, which we didn't have in 1809, so I'll let them off at that. I'm not saying it's posh round here, but the houses have got verandas. That's posh. From this angle, the church looks like a proper church. Nothing says success like a town's bus station. You can see how popular it is and how good it is and everything. So Congleton obviously isn't doing that well at the minute. It's a shame, I like it. You can always tell how good and how popular a town is if it's got a map, and it's got a map full of buildings, including St. Peter's Church, which is where we've been, and the town hall, which is where we've been, and here, which is where we are now. Very helpful. The silk mills been converted into lovely apartments. Obviously silk was a major source of stuff around here, making money, whatever, back in the days. But the worrying thing is that this is currently being held up by a shed load of steel. So if you want to come somewhere that's got some interesting architecture, including this lovely market which is thriving, not at the moment because it's closed obviously, but I mean it is a thriving market, then you can do a lot worse than come to Congleton. So till next time, bye! Where shall we go today? Where shall we go? Where do you want to go today? Let's walk round.